All right, guys, what is up? Ghetto Zorro here, in the flesh. Anyway, came to pick up my daughter here from school, but she texted me right before I got here. Um, she's gonna stay an hour and a half later, so I got a little bit of time to kill. I wanted to give you guys a review. I figured I'd get a review out of the way. I seen Captain Marvel last night. I seen Captain Marvel. I wanted to do a review right after I seen it, but I was too tired. I caught a late showing. Um, so what I'm gonna do is what I did with the Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, I was stuck on, was it Endgame 1? Just Avengers Part 1? No, Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, how I spoke a bit about the movie without giving spoilers, and then I gave you guys a chance when I was about to reveal some spoilers to just blank out. Well, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to give you guys my overall review. I'm not going to give anything away. Okay, so I would have liked for my son to have been here and been part of this review since we did the Avengers Infinity War together. But this kid passed out like 15 minutes into the movie, about 15 or 20 minutes. And I nudged him a couple times, tried waking him up, but he would watch and then doze back off. I ain't mad at him. First of all, that has nothing to do with the movie. I've fallen asleep at plenty movies that were kick-ass movies. I'm just tired from working the night before or whatever reason. Yeah, I just let him sleep after it, or through it all. Okay, so going into this movie, okay, I've told a couple people, I told some friends, going into this movie, I've read comic books when I was a kid. I don't currently read comic books. When I was a kid, I read a lot. I'm not gonna say like I read a bunch, but I did. I read enough. I read a lot of them, but I was never familiar with. Either I don't remember or I just didn't read any that had Captain Marvel in it. So coming into this movie, all I knew is what I would read in articles that I would come across. I would just read a little bit of her, hints to what her powers were. I just knew she was badass. Like, that's my impression of everything I see, that she's badass. And I've heard whatever directors and other people say that she's like the strongest, supposed to be the strongest character in the Marvel universe. So I'm like, oh dang, like, okay, So going into this movie, I didn't know what to expect from her. So I was looking forward to see what she's about, to see what her powers or how she uses them and what makes her badass, the most powerful. Two, and this is the one I was really, really most excited about, is we've all heard, this isn't a spoiler, I mean, we've all heard, if you pay attention, that she is going to be in Avengers Endgame. So that was, like, honestly, that's what I was most excited about, was, okay, how are they going to get her, like, how is that connection going to happen? How is that bridge gonna come through, And so I was really looking forward to that. Okay, so here we go. My review of the movie overall. No spoilers. I liked it. I liked the movie. It was no Avengers Infinity War, but granted, that movie, oh my goodness, that movie was the culmination of all the movies. Yeah, that movie. Woo! I think I'm gonna watch it today when I get home. It was good. It's a good movie. It's got good action. It's got some comedic sequences. It is funny. It made me laugh. Good fight scenes. Now, one thing that my buddy that was there at the theater with me last night, he overall summed it up right away with, it was too predictable. Like, it was predictable. I didn't even think about it till he said it, but yeah, there was a lot of parts in the movies where I was like, I knew that was going to happen, or I seen that coming, or you could tell that was that, But which movie isn't these days? I mean, it's got to be. I mean, who predicted Thanos to win? You know, that one hit you from left field. I'm talking about Infinity War again, but there's so many. If you watch a movie, if you're a movie buff, pretty much any movie is predictable, you know. But yeah, I see his point. I enjoyed it. And good movie. Highly recommend it. I recommend it. It's good. I will, without giving you spoilers, I will tell you guys that there was a nice tribute to Stan Lee. That was a nice tribute. You guys check it out. You guys will enjoy it. I teared up. Okay. Anything else I should tell you guys before spoilers? Good movie, good action, good comedy spots. The acting was good. I like the acting. Storyline. It was good. Some of the things that made you like, really? What? But yeah, if you guys stick around for the spoilers, if you choose, then I'll get into more detail on that. So, go watch it. Draw your own conclusion. I enjoyed it. Okay. Now, here come the spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, scroll on out, tap on out, do what you do. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Here we go. Oh my goodness. That's some craziness in this movie. First of all, the Skrulls played a big part in this movie. But one of the main things that spoils it, if you're a fan of the comic, if you're familiar with the Skrulls, in every issue of comic they come out on, they are evil, bent on destruction. You know, they're bad news whenever you see them. This movie flipped the script on that, and I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it was cool. It's cool. You know, it definitely made me feel for them, which that's unnatural. I never felt for them before. I never felt the need. Yeah, turns out that they're just refugees trying to be left alone, and the Kree is just bullies. They're just trying to bully them. So yeah, that was a twist on what I'm used to seeing in the comics. This one's opened so many questions for me still. So the movie takes place in 1995. That's where everything goes down, and the Tesseract, one of the Kree chicks, created the Tesseract that the all Marvel since Phase 1 Loki has been after, has gotten. What the hell? How the hell did she make that? But she did. And the Tesseract is what gave Captain Marvel her powers, apparently. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Captain Marvel plans to take out Thanos. But now seeing as she's created from the power of the Tesseract, so she's got power from the, what is that? What stone is that? I don't even know. Don't listen to me. The Space Stone? I don't know. But I guess Thanos doesn't have absolute power now, since she's got some of the power from before. It's gonna be very, very, very interesting. The characters, okay, the fight scenes. She was pretty badass. Captain Marvel was pretty badass. I like the fight scenes where, some of the fight scenes. I mean, you kind of expected, like I said earlier, it was pretty. You expected her to kick ass. But some of the fight scenes were cool. Some of the fight scenes were like the way she was knocking dudes out and hitting people with her handcuff version of space that covers her whole hand. The way you just hear blink. It's like she's hitting you with the end of this can, except it's adamantium or something. But yeah, those are good fights. You knocking people out. Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. I'm used to seeing Nick Fury as a no nonsense, no funny. He's always like serious, you know. But in this movie, you actually seen his flaws. Like, he's human. He's human after all. Of course he is. But he's just like, this is before he becomes a director of Shield. You know, he's just a agent of Shield, and the cinematography, the CGI that they did to de-age him was very well done. But yeah, it made you see, you know what I mean, he had flaws, and this guy's funny. He was funny. He's in love with this cat. What was it? A Flarkin? Copenhagen? Oh my goodness. I have to go pee. I gotta drive somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this short because I do have to go use the restroom. But it was a good movie. What's going on out there? Yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'll do a follow-up. I'll do a follow-up video, but I'll just answer in the little comment section. Captain Marvel, go check it out. It's good. It's really good. Flerkenheimer. The villain was not what you thought was gonna be a villain, but I guess it's an origin story anyway, so we'll see. She's gonna have her hands full on the next one. Where the hell was she at this whole time in all the Marvel movies? She was being a guardian of the galaxy. But she's back now because Nick Fury needed her. Alright guys, I gotta go. Peace out.